trip so far, you may exit on the right side of the boat. And if you haven't, you may exit on the left side.
Come on, Cassie. Let's do some exploring.
Okay. I'd rather go swimming.
I wouldn't recommend it.
And why not?
Well, let's just say that if the piranhas don't get you, then the crocodiles will. And if the crocodiles don't get you, the electric eels will. And if the electric eels don't get you, the snakes will. And if the
Okay, I get the point. No swimming. Hey, look. A trail of leafcutter ants. I just read about them in my jungle book. See how they carry pieces of leaf on their back?
Cassie, they're so cool. Come look at them.
Nah, I'm good. I hate bugs, remember?
And what's amazing is they're one of the strongest creatures on Earth. They can lift up to 50 times their body weight. If you do the math, it's like one of us carrying a minivan in our mouth.
Wow, that's incredible.
Hey, do you think we're seeing any Hercules beetles?
Oh yeah, the jungle's crawling with them. Get it?
Party har.
What's a Hercules beetle?
It's a gigantic black bug with a huge nasty claw on the front.
It's technically a horn, if you want to get technical about it.
How big is it?
Well, let's just say that it's one of the largest creatures on Earth. I mean, that's saying something, considering we're in a place with spiders as big as dinner plates.
What?
Yeah, in fact, they even made a movie about it. The Hercules beetle that ate New York City. It came from nowhere. It came from everywhere.
Stop it, you're creeping me out.
Honey, he's just teasing.
No, seriously. They're about this big.
Here.
And speaking of bugs, did you know that in a square mile there could be over 50,000 different species? Do you know what that means? They're literally everywhere.
Alright. Can we please change the subject?
Oh yeah, look at that frog. It's so tiny and colorful. I wonder if you'll let me hold it.
Whoa, whoa, Lily, stop. Don't touch that. That is a poison dart frog. Very beautiful, also very deadly.
Really? You know, I think I'd rather pet it.
Yeah, and the golden ones are the worst. In fact, one gold dart frog has enough poison to kill about 20,000 mice.
Okay, that's it. I've had enough. I'm going back to the boat and don't try to stop me.
I think it's going to be a long week for her.
And I'm going to do all I can to make this our best trip ever.
I hope you're up for a challenge.
In the meantime, we better get our supplies set for tonight. Lily, you want to lend me a hand?
Sure.
Hello? Is anyone there? CJ, Lily, if you're trying to be funny, it's not working. Oh, I hope it's not a tiger or a bear. Are there bears in the jungle? What is that noise? Arthur?
Oh, hi.
What were you doing in the jungle?
Oh, well, as soon as we arrived, my hearing aids went dead, so I was changing the batteries, and you know, I saw this adorable little sloth hanging way up in a tree. Did you know that sloths spend about 90% of their lives hanging upside down?
I had no idea.
God is so creative. Well, anyway, I got curious, so I just had to climb up and take a closer look.
Wait, you climbed a tree?
Well, sure, I love to climb, and it wasn't very high. Maybe 60 feet or so.
60 feet?
Yeah, that's why I was in the jungle. Where's everyone else?
Well, Cassie went back to the boat and the others went to get their supplies.
Are you guys having a good time?
Yeah, but Cassie'd rather be home, so it's kind of hard to have fun.
Aw, that's too bad.
Lily seems like a good kid.
Oh, she's a sweetie. I just love her to pieces.
Y'all seem very close.
Well, we are. Ever since my wife died, it's been really difficult. She and Lily were really close, and now I'm trying to fill in that empty space as best I can.
I'm sure you're a great grandpa. I mean, a wonderful grandpa. Sorry. Can I ask you a question? I can tell you're a religious person.
Well, I believe in Jesus Christ, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I guess that's what I mean. I've been thinking about something and I thought maybe you could explain it to me.
Well, I'll do my best.
You believe in a loving God, right?
Yes, I do.
And a God that can do anything?
Yes, absolutely, without a doubt.
Then tell me how a loving God who can do anything would allow bad things to happen. I I just don't get it. I just don't.
Listen, that's a good question. And that's why I love my Bible. I call it the history book of the universe because it tells us why things are the way they are. Do you know much about God's Word?
A little. I mean, we went to church when I was young.
Okay, well, way back in the beginning, when God created the world, everything was perfect. Nothing bad ever happened.
That's hard to imagine.
Yes, but it didn't stay that way very long.
You mean the story of Adam and Eve?
Yes, but it's not just a story. Adam and Eve were real people, and they lived in a real place. Do you remember what happened?
God let them have everything except the fruit from that one tree?
Yes, good. And God even warned them what would happen. He told them not to eat it, and he warned them what would happen if they did. And then the serpent lied to Eve. And Adam and Eve chose to believe the serpent rather than believe God, and they ate the fruit.
But what does that have to do with the bad things that happen now?
Well, as soon as Adam and Eve ate that fruit, everything changed immediately. Sin and death entered the world like a curse, and it was so bad and it got so evil that God sent a global flood, the greatest catastrophe ever. And only 8 people and a bunch of animals survived.
Noah's Ark?
Yes, but the curse was still there. But the good news is, God has said that one day he's going to take the curse away. But we just don't know how soon. Could be soon, though.
Oh, great, you're back. Is Cassie with you?
Yes, I'm here, unfortunately.
It's nice to see you helping at least.
It wasn't my idea.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. Oh, sorry.
Ow, okay, let's put the fishing poles away, shall we?
Hey, it's your fault. You're the one that made me carry it.
Did not. All I said was, if you don't work, then you don't eat. It was really your choice.
Some choice.
Okay, it's gonna be dark soon, so we need to get situated. This outpost should sleep all of us, or there's a tree house that should sleep 4 people also. Take your pick.
We'll take the treehouse.
You sure? You gotta climb a ladder to get to it.
I hope so. That's the best part.
It's pretty high.
The higher the better, I always say.
I don't know, man. I fell off a 30-foot ladder once.
You did? Were you okay?
Yeah. Thankfully, I was only on the bottom rung when it happened. No, but still.
Well, you are a girlfriend. This is just fun.
All right, when you guys fall and break your legs, don't come running back to me. What about you two? Sorry, not an option. Company rules.
Well, I'm not sleeping in there, that's for sure.
Why not? What's wrong with it? Yeah, we'll take the tree house.
Oh, come on. It can't be that bad.
Sorry, the sheriff's fault.
Fine. You guys take yourself to the treehouse, and I'll get dinner started.
What's on the menu?
Better not be fish, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. There won't be fish on the menu as long as I'm skipper. Last time I went to a seafood restaurant, I slipped and pulled a mussel. And it made me really crabby.